Have you noticed that the guy always has to say sorry first or like take the blame for everything in order for like everything to be okay?
Why?
But like what about him? What about what he thinks or feels? Like what about his perspective?
Wait a minute! Who are you?
I like this one.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
I swear women be so quick to throw that insecure word around when they doing fuck shit that they know they shouldn't be doing. One of my Twitter mutuals gonna post that her homeboy sent her money. She posted a video on her story like this. Posted up being cute. He gonna swipe up talking about some do you need some money. Then he gonna send her money talking about some for being the fine, sexy chocolate. Some calling her sexy, all this and the third. I'm like, so I quoted, I'm like, this why my bitch can't have male friends. Like, what are you talking about? Here's some money for being sexy. What?
What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Rome back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. So I got a video for you guys, as y'all saw in the intro, of a young woman saying why women need to quit playing stupid. Very interesting story here. I thought you guys might like this one. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it.
I swear women be so quick to throw that insecure word around when they doing fuck shit that they know they shouldn't be doing. One of my Twitter mutuals gonna post that her homeboy sent her money. She posted a video on her story like this. Posted up being cute. He gonna swipe up talking about some do you need some money. Then he gonna send her money talking about some for being the fine, sexy chocolate. Some calling her sexy, all this and the third. I'm like, so I quoted, I'm like, this why my bitch can't have male friends. Like, what are you talking about? Here's some money for being sexy. What? He slid up on your story, a story where you was, looking cute. I'm like, no. And then she talking about some, thank God I don't have a keeper. So I said, and you ain't never gonna have one with a homeboy cock blocking like this. And then she said, if only you knew about the not insecure one in my phone. And I'm like, but he's not your keeper. As you just said, you don't have a keeper. You want me to clap because you got a cuck? Like, come on, no.
This is filthy work.
It's an evil world we live in.
This is why I can't deal with girls that have friends that be too like relationshipy. Like, I don't like that. And then they be swearing you're insecure. But if a nigga had a girlfriend who was sliding up on his story saying the same thing, sending him money, calling him sexy, you bitches would be like, cut her off, stop being friends with her. Come on, I can't stand the double standard. Like, bro, y'all women be doing the most and swear you're insecure if you're not going for it. I'm not going for it. I don't give a fuck.
And what really made me want to react to this video is because I've used this as an example 100 times on my channel, bro. I always found it very hypocritical how women can sit over here and say that a man that follows a lot of attractive women and likes their pictures all the time, she could see that as a red flag. But you yourself are putting the exact same type of pictures up, knowing that the attention that you get, 99% of it is going to be coming from men. And you expect men to be okay with all this attention you're getting, all these men sliding in your DMs. If a man has a large following, it's a red flag. But if you got a large following and you got the same type of pictures up and he ain't cool with it and all the attention that you getting, he's insecure. But when it's the other way around, or if he looking at a whole bunch of girls, you want to sit over here and say that, oh, nah, he can't do that. Like that, come on, man. It's like, bruh. I've said this before and I'm going to say it again, bro. Today's women, they not only do they measure a man based on how much money they make, they measure a man based on how much he will allow them, how much bullshit they will allow them to get away with, how far will they allow where is his boundaries at. Basically, they're going to test his boundaries. And the more they think they can get away with, the more they will push. I'm telling you, bro. Why you think whenever a woman says what a real man is, it always involves him providing something financially or allowing his boundaries to be pushed? That's pretty much what this all comes down to. Let's keep it moving.
The problem with the dating market is women will not stop seeing themselves as the victims. Under no circumstances was she the one that contributed to why her relationship went left. How can you actually move forward as an adult if you are always the victim? In no circumstances it was your fault. Like, that's the problem, right? Women have been telling men are the problem for the longest, but women have not been acknowledging, like, damn, maybe I did belittle him a lot. Maybe I didn't listen to him. Maybe I didn't care about what he did and what he said. And what I didn't believe in his dreams and I didn't believe in him. Maybe that's why he fell back and he just acted the way that he acted. They never get to that conclusion. Instead, they'd rather just say men ain't shit and men are X, Y, and Z. And it's just, to me, it's gonna be a never-ending cycle because you guys will not grow up.
This made me think about the one post that I had put up on TikTok. It was probably like a couple weeks ago. I had asked the question. I said, name one thing women are solely held accountable for. Didn't get a single answer from women, a good one anyway. I did get one response from a woman. You want to know what she said? Giving birth.
You serious?
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit
I
up.
swear to God.
Y'all heard it.
Bruh, the tag on my TikTok is the same as my YouTube channel, bro. Y'all could go look for that shit yourself. That shit is hilarious. You'll see it in the comments. That shit had me weak. Oh my God.
I think this is a great time to say, have y'all noticed that good men are not going to put up with your shenanigans? Have y'all ever noticed that good men are going to hold you accountable? Have you ever noticed that a good man is not going to let you sit up there and disrespect him on a daily basis? Have y'all not noticed yet that y'all will come to this internet and complain, oh my God, where all the good men at? Sweetheart, you ran him away. I'm not saying he's the man in your DMs. I'm not saying he's the man that you friend zone. I'm saying he's the man that held you accountable, and due to him holding you accountable, something that you're not used to, that scares you away. So you go and be with the man that you can walk all over because now you have control, and that man don't care what you do because he really don't care about you. A lot of you are scared by the man that is good for you because that man is going to hold you accountable the same way you're going to hold that man accountable. A lot of you are not used to being held accountable once again, and that's why you can't find a good man.
Very, very good point, because I think this is something that women don't understand about men. And this has been something that I've kind of pushed. If you are vetting a woman or dating a woman or whatever the case may be, and she can never admit that she was wrong about anything, if all of her exes were toxic and she never contributed to anything wrong going on with any of her relationships, she was always the victim in every relationship she was in, dude, run. Because I'm gonna let you know right now, I'm at a point now where I'm like, if women are gonna sit over here and act like everything is man's fault, men shouldn't be getting in relationships then. How about that? I'm like, men should just have sex with y'all and that's it, and leave y'all alone, because y'all literally blame men for everything. So why should men even be bothered trying to take y'all seriously? I'm just saying, bro. Cause I'm like, that's really to the point where I'm getting to, because what I've noticed is that the haters and people that don't like me tend to be women who think everything is man's fault. And because somebody like me is, I guess you could say, balancing the conversation, so to speak, And the conversation is no longer one-sided because men are coming out and speaking out. Now all of a sudden it's a problem. Fuck out of here, bro.
So today we live in a world where we question or we try to protect women, and they the only ones that can be considered victim blaming. So when we tell them how to avoid certain type of people or what procedures you make and do to prevent it, it's called victim blaming. That's only with women, huh? Because I really don't see it the opposite way. Like when we tell men, hey, it's women that's out here that may set you up and all type of stuff, you need to avoid that. You have to watch what the jury you wear. You got to watch out where the places you go to. I don't hear that being called victim blaming. Because regardless, yes, it's women that's going to still set men up. And yes, there's going to still be men that are going to rob men. But I don't hear that get called victim blaming. I mean, really think about it. We be like, hey, you shouldn't do this, guys. You shouldn't do that. The most thing they do, they don't say, oh, don't feel sad that he just got set up and all that stuff. They be like, oh, no, you not smart. Was you thinking and all that other stuff? That's what they do to men nowadays. Oh, she had a baby that wasn't yours for 18 years. You should have thought smarter or something like that. I don't hear them calling that victim blaming. A dude could be like, hey, this woman hit me in my eye just because I was talking junk. They'd be like, well, you shouldn't have been talking junk. Or they ask questions, what did you do to her? What did you do to her? Huh? So that's not victim blaming? So that only works for women, huh?
Why?
That's because when men do it, which is pretty much what we do on channels like mine and others in this space, they call it bashing. They call it bashing women. Yeah, he's 100% correct because men never get the same grace when it comes to being screwed over in some shape or form. It's always, well, you should have known better or this, that, and the third, but women are allowed to play victim in the same scenario. Definitely a double standard when it comes to that. Let's keep it moving.
When men say that women don't take accountability for shit, I need all the women now to please, we just need to be quiet. Because where's the lie? Y'all had so much to say about my man's whose children passed away, Tatiana Williams' case. And I'm still trying to figure that out because I heard she got arrested too. I'm trying to figure that out. Anyways, y'all had so much to say. All these women, they up in arms, talking about how he's a deadbeat and all this shit, going hard on this man after these babies lost their life. But for my man's that was held captive, who almost lost his life, y'all give her a pass because she wasn't in the right state of mind and she gave up her kids. She was trying to do what was right. So he wasn't doing what was right, leaving his kids with their mom, but she was doing what was right, leaving her son with his dad. No. How about both parties fucking suck? How about you can't just sign off not being a fucking parent? Like, please, dog. That's what accountability looks like. So she popped her coochie open. She had this baby, but because she signed over her rights and he almost lost his fucking life, she's in the clear because she knew she wasn't ready to be a mom. But my man's who clearly said, who demonstrated, he ain't ready to be no daddy. How come y'all don't have sympathy for him? Like I said, this lady gets a pass because she is a white woman crying on the news. And y'all give her passes, and I don't understand that. I'm not justifying deadbeat behavior. I'm not supporting no deadbeat. I'm not empathizing with a deadbeat. I don't give a fuck if you was on drugs. Get off. I don't give a fuck if you was confused and you wasn't ready for your responsibility. You popped your ass open, you have this child, then you need to step the fuck up. I'm not one of those people because I don't give myself excuses. There have been so many times in my parenting journey where I had to lean on God, drop down to my knees and beg God to help me. And I had to find out how to get out of my situation. I don't give deadbeats I don't give a fuck what demons you fighting. You don't leave your fucking child. Y'all crazy as hell. 20 years that lady ain't check on him one time. But she cool because she wasn't ready to be a mama. Then I feel like, lady, if you wasn't ready to be a mama, shut the fuck up and don't be crying in the news because you're trying to get attention. You want people, you trying to get attention on you, and I can't fuck with that. If you wasn't ready to protect him when he was an innocent, feeble little baby, don't protect him now. Leave him the fuck alone.
Just like that Anthony Edwards situation. That man was adamant and very clear about what he wanted or what he didn't want. And that woman still decided to have that child, even move to another state to try to get more money And it makes it even more obvious why she wanted that child, because she was trying to get a check. That child was about getting the check. It wasn't about having the child. But you still got women pointing the finger at Anthony Edwards like he's the villain in this scenario. I'm like, I'm not saying he innocent, but damn, he ain't the only guilty one in the party.
Oh, that's none of my business. I don't want to talk about that. We don't know what she's going through. But, and this is what I mean by men. The men's mental health doesn't matter. And if you even ask the community right now, there's no excuse that any of us can make for why we're not a man. The excuses are limitless for women for why they're not coming as a woman. What is the sister's responsibility in our community that they would get shamed for not committing to in our community? What's one responsibility that would not be tied right back to the man?
Well, we are being chosen. I believe we are being held accountable. You know how?
Stop the cap.
How? No. I'm saying by society. By society.
In general. Okay, I'll
okay, go ahead.
We are being held accountable by not being chosen.
No. You're still supported.
You're saying by society, men.
Hold on. No.
So
that Kim, you're called strong and independent. You're called living your best life. You're told you're looking for self-love, and you're looking for your happiness, and you're doing what's in your best interest. They're also coming up with data that says y'all are happier when you single. You're supported when you make those decisions. For instance, if you leave, it's for those reasons, for your happiness. Correct. If any of the brothers leave their families, they'll say we created a broken home. Not only that, if I leave the mother of my child, the sisters will go, you need to go back to your baby mama. You need to go back to her. While the women promote stepdaddies, so they don't have to listen to the biological father of their children. They'll promote stepdaddies, but you don't hear women promoting stepmamas ever. They don't want to take care of somebody else's kid, but they will take a woman away from her man and her kids. Whatever benefits them. Yeah, I mean, tell me if I'm correct me where I'm wrong.
You're not wrong.
A woman will take your man away from you and your children, as long as it benefits her. So but she'll tell a man to go back to the mother of his kids.
Gotcha, bitch.
Bro, I just had an epiphany watching that video, bro. Walk with me. Do you think the reason why women are so comfortable becoming single mothers is because they want to have more power over the raising of children? Because they know that if they bring a stepfather into the situation, he's not going to be able to discipline them or parent them the way a biological father would, therefore giving her more power over the relationship, over the children, in comparison to being with the biological father. That might be a reach, you guys, but damn, bro, considering how women are nowadays, that would not shock me. I could not put that past them. I'm sorry, I can't. Oh man, I can't unthink that now. Oh shit.
Bro, genuinely, I'm so for real. Like, you know how men be like, oh, like women fall out over bullshit, bro. You know why? It's because men, not that they're great with taking accountability when it comes to other stuff, but when it comes to their friends, men can talk shit over and take accountability. Women can never sit down and be like, damn, bro, I did kind of draw right there, like my fault. Like, oh shit, like I was tripping a little bit, my fault, or like I kind of took that the wrong way. Like I'm hoping you can see why I felt some type of way, but like, yeah, I did draw, like my fault, bro. Women can never do that shit. Like, ever. Like, I'm not afraid to be like, yo, I actually draw, like I must have misheard something, like that's my fault. Women can't do that shit.
Yeah, I see what you did right there. She thought she was slick, talking about some, I can't speak on relationships, sweetheart. If women can't even hold each other accountable or hold themselves accountable with other women, what in your right mind think y'all are better at holding yourselves accountable in a relationship? And y'all blame men for everything. Come on now. Oh, man.
Why are we making it seem like 28-year-old women are babies? I hate when we do this on social media. If you are 28, you are not an infant. You are not a kid. You are a grown adult. You're 30. You're 30 years old. They'll be like, but she's just a kid. You're like, damn, how old is she? 19? Like, how old is she? No, she's 32. This has a 401k, life insurance, and I swear I just seen her at the dental appointment last week. Huh? What do you mean she's a kid? I'm serious. They were like, no, bro, she just don't understand life yet. This nigga graduated high school 14 years ago. I'm pretty sure you understand life at this point. My nigga, you have a mortgage. You have a car note. You have everything an adult has. And you were born in 1993. You're not just a girl no more. You're a grown bitch. Damn, it's hot in my house. Nigga, for my arrow. I'm serious. I'm just doing nothing but speaking the truth, bro. I'm just telling y'all niggas what I experienced and what I know. And if I get hated for that, nigga, so be it. You feel me? I'm so serious, bro. Nigga said little ass shorts. There you go. On my ball sack again.
I hate to say it. Because I don't like being on the men's side. But y'all, we do blame everything, all of our actions on men. Nothing is ever our fault.
Jesus Christ, that's Jason Bourne.
Nice shot.
That's a fact. Women have a hard time taking responsibility. We have a hard time being shown ourselves. And I've come to realize that women are very, very prideful. Like, men have egos, but women are very prideful. And the reason why we have a hard time being shown who we are is because the opposite of pride is shame. And we don't want to feel that shame because it is very painful. But let me tell you something. You have nothing to be shameful about simply because you're imperfect. We are all imperfect. One of the best gifts you can give your husband is when he says, babe, this is how I'm feeling. This is what I see in you. This is where you can improve. This is the adjustments I think that you can make, is to sit back and think about it and then say, you know what, babe, I can see where I could do better in that area. I'm sorry for making you feel that way. I don't want you to feel that way, right? Eat it, because that's going to give you the relationship you're actually fighting for.
And I think that's one of the things that women tend to overlook in this whole conversation. Nobody in this world is perfect. And I think this is one of the reasons why it rubs men the wrong way, why women have such a hard time with accountability. Especially when you consider how much they push that men don't do the same thing. Because you can't sit on one hand say that men don't hold each other accountable or hold themselves accountable yet, but then at the same time act like you're so perfect, like you never done anything wrong or you can't do no wrong either. That's the problem with that conversation. The one-sided shit. It's like men are not doing that anymore. I'm like, men understand that now. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this, all right? If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification. That way y'all know when I'm uploading. Hit the like button because it helps with the algorithm and helps me reach a broader audience. Also, look out for the travel vlog channel, Unplugged Traveler. Link is in the description. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.